Alright, so every day for 30 minutes, I set up this camera right here and I speak to this camera for 30 minutes. I even bought this little light right here to make myself look a little better. And this is why I'm going to be successful. It's because I'm doing this right now. And throughout this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is. So for some context, I'm not good at speaking. I'm really not good at doing this. I'm about a week into doing this, so I've gotten a lot better over this past week. But at the same time, you'd be surprised for being alive for 21 years and speaking and then turning on a camera and you cannot put a sentence together. It's really crazy how regular talking does not translate into setting up a camera and just recording your thoughts. But through setting up this camera and doing this, I've made noticeable progress in my ability to really speak and to get my thoughts off. And the reason why I started this is because I have a business. It's called NEUROPRODUCTIVITY. And what it essentially is I create content, and it's about the science behind success. And I've been able to make text posts that have done really well. I've had, from the average person to, I've even had a few famous people come on, that's really cool. And they hit me up and they say, how good my content is. But they would also say how much better it would be if I spoke my content and I was the creator of my content. And so that made me so mad because I'm not good at doing this. I'm not good at speaking. I don't enjoy this. And that's exactly why I'm doing it right now. It's because as I do this, it makes me better at speaking. And my business has allowed me to really target areas of my life where I'm not the strongest. And I would say this one is by far the biggest. Being able to really put a sentence together and put myself in the position to really share my content with the world. That's exactly what I'm trying to do right now. So right now I have a platform and it's called NEUROPRODUCTIVITY, and that's where I share my content. It's a free platform. It'll be in the description if you're interested. And what I do is I have like these videos, and it's basically like the science behind success. And I go through all of my content, which everyone says is really good, but except the delivery is really off. So what I got right now is I got just like a black background, and then I got like an AI voice speaking the content, and I got like these captions, and it's not good. It lacks character, it lacks like a little soul. But I mean, the content is amazing, but the way it's presented is not really to the point where I want it to be at. I have recorded myself speaking before, but it was not to the level that I wanted it to be, and that's why I took it down. So that's exactly why I'm doing this right here. So every day I talk to this camera for 30 minutes. Sometimes I talk nonsense, and then sometimes I say, kind of cool things. But the point is that I'm getting better. Every time I sit here and I talk, regardless of whether I talk nonsense, I'm getting better at speaking. And then I'm putting myself in the position where I'm able to record the content myself and to be the face of my content. So that way I could really have the impact that I want to have, and I could really share my message with the world, because I believe I have such a fulfilling and genuine desire to share the science behind success, because I've seen what it has done for me. Knowing the content that I teach has, completely changed my ability to get things done. It's put me in positions like the one I'm in right now, where I'm doing things that I'm not good at doing to succeed. I'm doing this right now so that one day I can make the video lessons and I can have on like a nice little suit going, and I could be speaking in front of a camera, like a nice outfit with a good background, and I could be the face of my course. And I could picture myself, speaking, I'm saying all the right things, I'm very concise, I'm very competent in the way that I speak. And that's exactly why I'm doing this, is so that I can get there. But I'm doing this because I envision myself being in front of, this camera in, a nice suit, and I'm saying everything right. That's exactly why I'm doing this right now. And if you follow along and you keep updated with me, you'll see that eventually. And when you see that, when you see me speaking, concisely saying everything that I want you to understand that's because I'm doing this right now. This right now is going to allow me to do everything that I want to do in the future. So even though I'm sitting here struggling, I know it's for, a good cause, and that one day I'm going to be rewarded for this. And that's exactly why I'm doing it. And this is the message that I have for you in this video. This is the point that I want you to understand, is that our ego makes doing things that we're not good at difficult. But these are the things that we need to do in order to improve and become the person that we need to be. Because a lot of people live, these easy lives where they never challenge themselves and they never do anything they're not good at or that's difficult to them. And they may feel good, but at the same time, they're not improving at all. And they're not making any trajectory towards where they want to be in their lives because they're not challenging themselves. They're not doing anything that's difficult. Because difficulty is how we recognize that there's room for improvement and that we need to improve. You want to understand that you're here when you want to be here and that there's space in between. That's something that's so important for you to recognize. And that's something that doing difficult things will teach you, just like I'm doing right now. I know by doing this, I'm going to be successful one day, regardless of whether I sit here and I talk nonsense and I don't post this, or I think it comes out a little good and I decide to go with it. Regardless, I'm improving right now, and that's taking me where I want to go. It's really through situations like these that allow us to go to where we want to go and to become the person that we want to be. Because right now, I could easily be doing anything else with my time, but I'm here doing this, and that's because I know where I want to be in my life, and I know I'm not yet there to do all the things required to become that person. So I have a lot of work to do, just as you do, because anyone has room for improvement, regardless of who's watching this. You can do something better. And then so you have work to do if you want to reach that point and you want to become more successful than you are. You got work to do. So, and I know I do as well. I got plenty to do. So that's why I'm here working. I'm doing this because I know what I want to do. I know where I want to be in my life, and I know this is what's taking me to that point. So I make sure that I spend 30 minutes every single day doing this. And the point is so that I can share neuroproductivity with the world. I want to share the science behind success with everyone I know, because that's what really has taken me to where I am right now from where I started. And, I may not be where I want to end up, but if you look at where I started to where I am, I mean, that's magic. Like, that's insane. So I know the power of what I teach, and I want to share with everyone. So neuroproductivity is essentially the science behind success. I teach you the way you make decisions, the way that you think. And by knowing this, you'll be able to optimize your life so that you're as motivated as possible and you always make the right decisions because you know all your biases and the way that you think. And this is something that I discovered unintentionally. I did not mean to really make this and learn this, but I had a lot of questions back when I first started that I was not able to answer, such as why is doing hard work and improving yourself, like why is that difficult? Like, shouldn't that be easy? And I feel like I know the answer now. And I teach it as well. I want you to understand the answer, because once you understand, you'll be able to optimize your time and your schedule to make, work easy. Because once you understand why work is difficult, you'll be able to understand how to make it as easy as possible. So if this is something that you're interested in, you can head to the description and go check it out. As I said, right now it is AI text and AI voice and black background, but I think the information is so worthwhile if you want to go check it out. If you wait a few months, hopefully I'll be doing it because I'm recording this right now, like I said. But if not, I'll be posting all of the things that result from my 30 minutes every day, which is sometimes, amazing content about success and productivity. So that I'll keep that coming. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to see everything that I post.